Hey, first of all, I want to apologize for the crudity of this video, but we are working at warp speed here in DB drag racing. The finals is less than 2 weeks away. With all the Knowledge Fest seminars and all the traveling, and not to mention all my classwork, there's never enough time in the day to get everything done. But this is so cool, and I have one more thing I want to show you. So what I've been doing in my spare time is working on new light trees for the DB drag racing judging tower. Check this out. So I built these out of over-the-counter parts. It's taken me about a month to do it. Each of these trees is 11 feet tall and has 1200 LEDs. So I actually use LED light strips and a digital controller. When I designed the TermLab system, I actually had this in mind, and so the TermLab has a digital output port that can actually control these LED light strips. So this was just so way cool. I wanted you to see it. I'll also include some of the pictures of the construction process. And in the meantime, I will see you in 2 weeks, and you'll get to see these things in real life. You may be wondering how we're going to get something 11 feet tall all the way to Owensboro. So actually, I made these trees so they actually fold up, and that allows me to ship them by FedEx ground. And once these fold into position, I have some bolts on the end that allow me to sandwich them together, can then box it up and ship it off. All right, the plastic conduit is going to form the backbone of the light towers. And it's also where I'm going to run some of the cabling that's used to control these addressable LEDs. Now these things are pretty flimsy. You can see, well, you may not be able to see, but they're pretty flimsy. So I'm going to add some steel to make it a little bit more rigid. So what you have here, this is just a piece of railing that's used for your closet, and I'm going to secure that to the back of this plastic, and that should add a lot of rigidity. And then I've also, right now I'm just making space. There's a 50 amp power supply, and then this little guy here, what he does is it boosts the signal to all of the LEDs. But I'm actually using it because it makes it nice and convenient to attach your LED light strips instead of wiring each one individually.
Clear Lexan was inserted into the grooves on the substrate to provide protection for the LEDs and a finished appearance. Each tree is self-contained and includes 2 signal buffers and 2 5-volt 60 amp power supplies. The completed LED substrate snaps onto the wire channel. Two conduit caps were laminated back to back to form the LED substrate. I painted the substrate black to increase contrast. A rotary tool was used to create clearance for the ribbon cables. Each tree consists of 2 66-inch channels connected with a hinge. Each substrate supports 6 LED light strips. Each tree consists of 1200 LEDs. Soldering the ribbon connectors to each light strip. I love working on projects like this. Now all I need to do is write the software to make it work. Thanks for watching.